What's going on, guys? Christian here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video on how to connect your PlayStation 4 Dualshock 4 controller to your Windows PC. The app we're going to be using for this is called Input Mapper, and we can download it from this website, as you can see on the screen here. So we're going to go over the installation process and then how to connect the controller to your computer. So let's hop into it and get started. So the first thing you're going to do is go down in the description, and you can go to the link down there, and it'll take you to the page that you can see on the screen here. If in the future you are on this video and that link is not working, I will update it. Just give me a comment down below so I know, but you just can Google Input Mapper and that'll take you to their homepage here, and then in the top bar you just go down up to the downloads page, click on that, and then we can go inside the Input Mapper folder right here. This is an alpha version, so it's not going to be as stable as this version here. You're definitely going to want to use just the regular Input Mapper that says it's the current development. Then from here you want to go through and just find the most recent build, so that's going to be 1.6.10 right now. When you're downloading it, there might be a new one put out, but as of right now that is the most recent one. So we're going to go ahead, and you can see that there, so just go ahead and click on where it says Input Mapper. And then once you come to this page, we can go ahead over to the Downloads button on the right hand side and just click on that. Accept the terms above and then click on Download. Once you do that, you can pick where you want to save it to. I'm going to put it in my software installers folder. As you can see, I have it saved already, so we'll just replace it, and then that'll download it to your computer. So now you can either click it here in Chrome, or you can go into your File Explorer and then find where you saved it, and then just double click on the file that we just downloaded. From there, you're going to get the pop-up, do you want to allow this app? And you can go ahead and click on yes, saying that you trust the app. Here we can pick where we want to install the file to our computer. So it's going to default to your C drive. If you want to save it somewhere else, you can click on these three dots here and put it wherever you need it to be. We'll just leave it at the default for now. Agree to the license terms if you agree, and then go ahead and click on install. That'll go ahead and install Input Mapper on your device. As you can see, it's going to run through there, and then it will pop that out. If you'd like to go donate to the developer, you can go ahead and click on this link here. $2 will get rid of the ad banner on your program. If not, you can just click on finish. Now once we're done with that, we can close out this and we can close out the browser, and we're just going to go ahead and launch Input Mapper. So we can click on that, and then once we launch that, you can just ignore the errors that pop up. It's nothing major if you have anything like that. And now from here, we're going to actually connect the controller to the computer. Now you can do it one of two ways. You can connect via Bluetooth or USB. So if we actually take my controller now and I plug it into the computer, then that'll just go ahead and connect your device to your computer that way. So as you can see, it'll make a dinging noise that it connected over USB, and then you just got to give it a second to kick in and actually connect. Once it connects, you can see in the top left corner of Input Mapper, our controller 1 popped up there, so that means it's connected. Now, this alternate way to connect to your computer is via Bluetooth. So in order to do that, you need to go on your PS4 controller, and you're going to hold down the PlayStation button in the middle between the two joysticks, as well as the share button in the top left corner of your controller at the same time. So you're going to hold those both down until the light on the controller begins to flash. And once it does that, you can go into your computer. So if you go into the Bluetooth settings via here, or you can go to the search bar and type in Bluetooth and other devices. And then we're just going to click on Add Bluetooth Device, click on Bluetooth, and then Wireless Controller will pop up. So you can click on that, that'll connect, and then we can click Done, and we can X out of this page. So then you can just turn your controller on by hitting the PlayStation button, and that will pop up, and now you can see that it's connected wirelessly on Input Mapper. So inside the app, you can also change the key bindings of the controller. So to do that, you can go over to the Profiles tab and go ahead and click on New Profile. So you can rename it up here or just leave it as New Profile. So we can just say Profile 1. And then you can hit Save. Now for mapping, you can go ahead and if you want to change what the left trigger does, you can bind it to anything on the keyboard, you can bind it to anything on a controller. So essentially what this is doing is it's taking your PS4 controls and turning them into Xbox controls for the computer to render through Windows 10. So you can change your left trigger to be LB or RB or whatever you want. You can also bind it to mouse controls if you want to do that, as well as media controls if you're going to be using it for watching movies. So again, remember you can set different profiles, so if you want to set up just a profile specifically for when you're watching a movie, you can do that, and then when you connect it, you just switch over to that profile and have it set to do these. So that would be how you would keybind all of that stuff. So it looks like the gyroscope here, if you mapped that, you can control. So it looks like that controls your left joystick through using the gyroscope in the controller. So it would tilt by basically tilting your controller, making it kind of more like a Wii remote. And all that is just kind of there. Jitter compensation, less jitter, more lag, or if you want more jitter and less lag, you can drag this for each profile there. And then we have just configuration here. If the trackpad on the controller is set to count as a mouse, so you can use it as a mouse pad. If you find yourself bumping that while playing games, you can turn that off here, and you can adjust the settings for it as well. You can turn the light bar off if you want, and change all the different settings for the light bar, as well as just some miscellaneous features down here. Axis tuning if you need to set anything, if your controller is off. There's auto launch and macros also here. So then whenever you make a change, just make sure you click on the save bar and that will save it. And then you go up here to select which one you have for each specific controller. So if you have two controllers connected, you'll have the second one showing up here, and you can just go ahead and change the profile on each one individually so that you can have them doing whatever you need them to do. So that is about all I have for you guys today. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a like down below. If you want to see more videos like this, I do tech videos, drone videos, adventuring videos, then you can go ahead and subscribe down below. And if you have any further questions or comments, you can leave those in the comment section down below as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.